Hello YouTube and welcome to Beauty in the Empty Nest. Today I'm going to go through my skincare routine because I've had a couple requests for that, which to me meant so much because I have always struggled with my skin. I went through the teen years of having horrible acne, and acne that scarred and left ugly stuff, on medication, often on antibiotics, even then into my early 20s, having still lots of breakouts. And at that point I was a professional ballet dancer, so I was constantly wearing stage makeup and covering stuff up in that heavy pancake that we used to use back then. And again, always having all that breakout. And then after performances, all the other girls would just wipe off their makeup and it looked so pretty. I'd wipe it off and it would just be, oh. And then it continued on. I was pregnant with my first child, horrible hormonal acne. Second child, same thing, cystic acne. My kid was just about to jump up. Hi, Dexter. Do you know cats can get acne, by the way? So anyway, continued on. I have been on Accutane 3 times. The last time was about 2 years ago because I was still, even at, well, then it was late 40s, now I'm 50, I was still getting cystic acne that would last, I'd get one and it would last forever. On top of that, I've had lots of hyperpigmentations on both of my cheeks here that I get. It comes and goes a little bit, but if I'm out in the sun at all and I have not been using enough SPF, which I try so good to be so good about, it will come out. Even sometimes with a high SPF, I still get some of the hyperpigmentation coming out, especially during the summer. Used to live in Florida and that was a real problem with all that. So anyway, it comes down to the fact that now I am 50 and I have gone through so much turmoil with my skin. So when I had requests to share my skincare routine because people said my skin was beautiful, I was getting choked up right now. It just meant so much to me that I could project and I could actually create in an artistic kind of way to where my skin did look nice and natural. And again, that meant so much to me, so I won't go off on that too much. And by the way, I'm wearing a new foundation this time. I'm not sure if I'm liking it. It's the Too Faced Born This Way. I just got a little tiny sample. I don't know if I'll do a review on it because it's just a sample, not the actual tube of it. Let me know if you still want that review of it. So I'm not sure what I'm thinking of it yet. I applied it 5 hours ago. So anyway, let me know if you want a review of that, even though I never didn't purchase, I just got the sample of it. I feel funny sometimes doing a review when I just have a little thing of it, but let me know if you want that. So anyway, let me know what you think of this foundation because I've had to work a lot of times on getting my foundation routine down. So where am I now? Again, as I said, I'm 50 years old. What is my current routine? I will go through sharing what I am currently doing right now because not only am I still I feel like I'm a mixture. I'm a teenager with maturing, aging skin. You know, you're supposed to be, I thought one of the benefits of getting older was that you got rid of some of that stuff. Didn't happen, at least not for me. So let me start. So one of my little things I do, and I don't know if anyone else does this, is I use slightly different products in the morning and the night. But some do overlap. But what I do is I have 2 bags. My morning bag with all my stuff in it, my nighttime bag with all of my stuff in it. Again, I have some overlap, so I just have a little travel size inside, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. But I keep them separate. So in the morning I pull out my purple bag. Isn't this pretty? I think I got it when I got my Clarisonic refill or something like that. So anyway, what's inside here? Well, deodorant. Gotta hope that's there, right? Okay. Current eye makeup remover that I've been using, and I do use it in the morning and at night because I get the residue, is the Clinique Take the Day Off one. I like waterproof mascara, so I need a good eye makeup remover. I used to love the Neutrogena one, but it stopped working very well, so I need a good one. This works really well. You can see here's a travel size one. I have my larger one in my evening one. Eye makeup remover. Okay. Here's another one from Paula's Choice. It's the Vitamin C Resist C15 Super Booster. This is a weird one. It comes in a little dropper and you're just supposed to use, you know, like 1 or 2 drops. I probably use more than that. And I just literally put the dropper, let it go, it starts running down my face, and then I rub it in. Before you know, washed off my face in the morning, and then I go ahead and use this. And this is a weird thing. I honestly don't know whether it's helping. I know it's supposed to be really good for your skin, but I didn't see a dramatic effect when I started using it. But I hate to stop using it now because I feel like my skin has gotten to a pretty decent state. It's still very sensitive, and I actually have almost a little couple breakouts right around here because I've been trying out different makeup products, some other stuff, and masks. I'll have a video on that a little bit too. I had one really bad reaction to one. So anyway, I use that. Then for my eyes, I don't use an eye cream in the morning. However, I use a moisturizer, and the moisturizer I use on my eyes is just the Clinique Dramatically Different. I just have the travel size one here. I just put a little on my finger and use it around my eyes. Okay. The reason I like this is it doesn't bother my eyes at all. And the moisturizer I use for the rest of my face has SPF. So I don't want SPF in my eyes. I use a little bit of this around my eyes. Really love that moisturizer. So one of my favorite new finds is the moisturizer with SPF in it, but that leaves not a shiny glow finish of a moisturizer. And that is this. It's Image Skincare. Okay, and it's Prevention Plus Daily Matte Moisturizer. It's got an SPF of 32 plus, which I always think is kind of strange. 32 plus. Why didn't you just say 30 or... So I don't know exactly what that is, but this is a really nice moisturizer. I would put it on my hand and blend it in, but you've seen this blend in. It blends in very, very nicely. I will leave a link for it below. I had to order it online. I know some salons might carry it though, but I did order it online, but you might be able to find it locally as well too. Other thing about this as well is it just goes on nicely, it absorbs nicely, it doesn't make you like, you know, mad. It just gives you a nice finish there. But the other thing is it smells wonderful. It's kind of a little tiny bit of a fruity vanilla, but not so overpoweringly strong. I love nice smells on things, but it's just that nice thing that we just put in like, oh, that smells good. And then it dissipates. You don't smell it after that. But I absolutely love this. And then I like to layer my SPF. So again, this ensures that I'm getting that nice coating at first, especially if my foundation is not going to have an SPF. This is a real nice one. That's my morning routine. So then after that, I start with my primer and do the plucking the eyebrow, all that kind of stuff. But that's my skincare for the morning. So the nighttime. So this is kind of funny. I always feel like these sandwich some of my favorite parts of the day. This is right before my favorite part of putting on the makeup. And then this bag comes out right when I'm at my next favorite part, when I'm taking the makeup off. So why is that? Your favorite parts are putting on the makeup and taking them off. So anyway, my first part is I need to get rid of or get makeup off my skin. So what I use for that, my favorite things at the moment right now are a simple micellar, I hope I'm not micellar water. I don't know, I could be totally butchering that. This is really inexpensive, like $6 or so. You can get Target, Walmart. I put it on a big cotton pad like this, kind of saturate it, use both sides. It just takes all the makeup off. Maybe not the waterproof eye makeup, but I can get all of it off. Two sides of a pad, really nice job. And again, this is very inexpensive. I think I want to say this lasts me about a month, maybe a little bit longer, depending on if I get clumsy sometimes it spills all over. So that's step one. Love this water. I don't use like an oil or anything. The water gets all the makeup off. Then my next step is one of my favorite things also, my Clarisonic. I love my Clarisonic. This I saw huge differences in, not immediate, but over time. I use different brush heads depending on where I feel like I am right then, whether I need a deep cleaning. And I'm very good about every 3 months replacing this, just because I just hate for there being anything. I still clean it off and everything, but I hate there to be anything built up in there. And I also feel like then the bristles are kind of ready to be replaced at that point. So I use different types of brush heads on here. And the soap that I use, and this might surprise some people, I use my Dove for sensitive skin. So literally, I'm going to open this box and I'll show you. I literally wet the little brushes on my Clarisonic, take my bar soap, go like this with it turned off, get it nice and sudsy, and that is my soap I use for my cleansing. How wonderful is that? And I've been doing that easily now for over a year. Dove Sensitive Skin Soap. So inexpensive, you usually can get coupons and everything else, and it works wonderfully. So that's my next thing. I go through and Clarisonic through all the spaces there. Then I'll go back and I usually then go through, again, here's my large bottle of the Clinique, take the day off eye makeup remover, use that with again, a little smaller cotton pad than this. Then I go through, and this is not the expensive one. This is one of the microfiber towels I got from Target for, I want to say it was a 3 in the package, and I want to say it was around $1. I mean, so there's 3 different ones. I have a pink one, a striped one, and kind of a bluish green one. So after I've done that, I wet this, and that's how I wipe off all the soapy residue from this and all of the other lingering stuff. So I don't use this to take my makeup off, but I use it to take all of that residue and soapy, lingering kind of stuff off. And then kind of rinse it out, put it up to dry. I can use the other side the next day. So again, this is not the expensive one that a lot of people do, the magic erasers. This is just the microfiber cheap ones from Target. I think even someone told me the dollar store has some. So anyway, now I've gone through taking all my makeup off, cleaning my face with a Clarisonic, getting my eye makeup off, rinsing all that. The next step is I kind of vary, and it depends. Every other day I will be using my Retin-A, and this is what makes my skin much more dry now than it ever used to be. And again, this is the Trentinoin cream, but it's basically Retin-A. It's in a 0.05%. Every other day night I use this in all the areas. Of course, I do avoid my eyes. I have heard that you can use it up around your eyes too, but I haven't been doing that at all. So every other night I use this. If I'm not using this, I've been using another Paula's Choice product. It's the Resist Super Antioxidant Concentrate Serum. It's kind of a very clear little, I'll show you this because you probably want to see a little bit. You don't use very much, obviously much more than that. It's just a clear serum that just blends out. Leaves your skin a little shiny, so you can use this in the morning too, and they say you can even use it instead of your primer. I haven't been doing this, I just use it at night. Blend that all the way around. So if I'm not using the Retin-A, I'm applying this serum. Put it this way. Okay. Again, I started using this at the same time as the vitamin C, but my skin definitely has improved. I don't know whether it's from this or the vitamin C or both of them. So, and you can also use the vitamin C at night again with this, but this does have vitamin C in it as well too. So I've been really happy, and I've had this tube, still got quite a bit in there, easily for 5 or 6 months. So, because you don't use that much of it, and I'm only using every other day. So after I have done that, my eye cream that I've been currently using is the Origins Starting Over. And I got this at the cosmetic company outlet for, it was just around $40. So just a little cream. The thing I have found with this is you actually do have to use a little bit. It's not one of those just put on very lightly. You have to be able to see it on your eyes, and then you pat it in. When I was not using very much of it, I wasn't noticing anything different. I finally just said, oh, forget it, let me just try and I started putting more on, and then I actually noticed that this was really helping my eyes quite a bit. Now there is another one I'm sampling right now too, and it is the Hope in the Jar. Here's a little sample I have from it. The Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar Eye. I just started sampling this one to see, so I haven't used this for the past 2 days. I wanted to be able to see what this was like, and I had that sample. But as of right now, and for the past, I'd say 9, 10, almost a year, months, 12 months, I have been using this. I've gone through 2 of them at this point. I did try another Aveda one that was similar to that, but it really kind of burnt my eyes. And you can put it here, and you can also put it on top of your eyes, so I do both of those. You can use this in the morning as well too. I don't, I just put the moisturizer on, so that's just a nighttime thing. And then my moisturizer. I have used a couple different things. Again, my Clinique, I really do love this Dramatically Different moisturizing lotion. Again, what I like about it is I can put it all over my eyes too, and so this has always been a favorite of mine. I have also at times been trying out this Neutrogena Hydra Boost, and you can see it's almost gone. It's going to be my empties video soon. I have really liked this as well too. Maybe not as much as the Clinique though. But this I felt like was maybe a little bit heavier duty moisturizer, which is why I got it at one point, because I felt like I needed a little bit more. But so I have like this. This is more my reliable one that I use. There is another one I've also been testing out, and I'm really kind of excited about seeing how it goes, because my first couple impressions of it, and I'm probably giving this away because I'm going to do a samples to purchase or garbage video as well too, but I'll just put it in there right now, is the Belief Moisture Balm. So I have a little bag from it here, and I really am liking this. So I'm really excited to see how this goes, because when this does run out, I'm going to compare and see prices and everything, and I might, if it continues on the way it is right now, I might actually go for this Belief Moisture Balm instead of my Clinique. One thing also is the Moisture Balm comes in a kind of tub like this, which is nice because you can get to the bottoms of it. The Clinique one, it is so hard when you get to the bottom of here to get all the crevice. So you end up having product left in here when you're done with it, which has always kind of bothered me, because I'm like, I paid for everything here, and you can't always get it all out that well. So that has pretty much been my skincare. I use masks rather inconsistently. I've just been testing out, again, a few other ones. But masks can be so expensive too, so I'm trying a few Target brand ones, and also some of the more expensive Fresh ones and Glam Glow ones. I've not found any so far that I'm like, I have to go purchase this. It's just more of a, and I've used them inconsistently enough yet that I can't give you a full review on any of them, but that's not part of my regimen. What you've just seen is my full regimen. So I hope this has been helpful. I'd love to hear your feedback on some products that you've really enjoyed or not, or if you use some of these products, like this one, the eye cream, Hope in a Jar, Renewed Hope in a Jar eye cream. If you've used that Belief Moisture Balm, go ahead, please give me feedback. Or if you know how to get everything out of here, besides like really scraping in there, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Again, I hope this has been helpful from a 50-year-old woman who's been through it all and still dealing with breakouts and acne that scar and leave beautiful marks on your skin as well too. So again, I hope this has been helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this, and even if you haven't, just to keep me encouraged to keep going on. And then please subscribe so that you know when I put out new videos. I'm still inconsistent right now with putting them out because I'm trying to flood as many out there as I can. However, at some point I will get into a schedule where I release them on this day or twice a week, but right now I'm having so much fun and I want to get so many done. So again, please subscribe so that you don't miss any that are coming out too. And we're building a community. I'm really, really excited. I'm having so much fun with all these discussions. And again, it was comments on my viewers that have asked for this skincare routine, which again touched my heart so much. I'm not going to cry about it. But again, I really, really appreciate everyone. And I hope that this has been helpful. And I hope that you're either starting or ending a really wonderful, glorious day that's been positive, productive, and at least have had a giggle in it here or there. So until next time, goodbye, YouTube.